Celebration Key. This is the Starfish Lagoon side. I'm not going to talk a whole lot because it's early in the morning. I'm just going to take a video and point out a few things.
I think they just ride on the golf cart.
Yeah, potentially. They got all these little day beds and sofa things here. Lockers for your use. I'm sure they charge a little bit for them. It's nice here. It's just a really cold day.
Cool day.
Well, it's cold for those of us from Arizona. There's a bar. You might have to turn this off for a minute and go grab a drink and then turn it back on afterwards. Or you want to keep moving for a few? Okay.
Even 11 for 11.
And then we have all this stuff over here. Lots of beach chairs.
It's crazy all the stuff I've seen on videos and how much.
I know. There's a nice hammock here. I don't know if you can use that or if it's part of this cabana thing here.
I think it's.
There is a cabana here too, or a daybed area, whatever. Not a lot of people off the ship yet. We were pretty early, I think. So it's empty.
You want to take this walkway up to the water? So
Sure. Starfish Lagoon North. Here's one of the grills. Looks like seafood. Looks good. We got a little walkway down here to the pool / water thing. Literally today it's 60 degrees out and windy. I am not getting in the water. But they do have all these day beds. I'm sure these are all rentals. But they're kind of nice. Some cabana things over here.
it's interesting that the sand is.
Yeah. Some more cabanas there. A couple of little islands out there that you can get up onto and do whatever. Very cool. We're going to continue walking around, I guess. I'm going to turn this off and pick it up in a few minutes. If you really want to play pickleball, you can. More cabanas as we continue around a little bit. I'm going to be turning this thing on and off as we go. So if you see any breaks in the video, that's just us taking a little break. We're walking the outer path of Starship, or Starfish Lagoon, whatever. The Starship Enterprise. More lockers over here in case you want to rent them. Now we're about halfway around this side. Bathrooms. I'm not going to go in there and film. Over here in front of us is phase 2 where they've started construction. You can see all those piles of sand and everything. All right, here we are continuing around. Here's all of the Starfish Lagoon food trucks, which I like.
Not open yet.
They're not open because it's early. But anyway, if you're on the Starfish side, these are at the far end. They're not really food trucks, they just make them look like food trucks. They're buildings, but whatever. More bathrooms. There's one open there that has coffee and donuts.
You want to get coffee?
I'm down for coffee, so we're going to turn this thing off for a moment and go get us some coffee. And, because like I said, it's chilly for us folks from Arizona. Continuing around, looks like we got some pickleball, cornhole, and some basketball over here. Looks like much of the same, so I'm going to stop filming on this half unless I see anything interesting. Then we'll turn it back on, and then when we get over to the Calypso side, I think is what they call it, we'll pick up filming over there. So I lied, we're going to continue around a little bit on the Starfish side because there's another bar and those are always fun. More cabanas, daybeds, and a big yellow building. Yeah, this looks like food stuff. We're going to go in here and check it out and see what it is for funsies. There's our ship over there, along with the Elation, who is in port with us as well. Yeah, this is the food hall. It says food hall up there. So we're gonna walk through it and see what it is. You good with that? So we're gonna walk through and see what it is. Scope it out for later for our lunches. See what we have. Oh, they got these inflatable cabana things over here that you can get. Oh, oops, sorry.
I didn't think.
Yep, this is a whole food hall thing. Not open yet, so we'll kind of cut on through. But they will have all this stuff later. Chicken, Mediterranean tacos, pizza, burgers. A lot of stuff down here. Coke products. Tons of picnic tables to have your lunch on as well. Oh yeah, then you can go into the water and sit at those. And there's a bar down there. That looks cool. If it wasn't friggin' Arctic for us Arizonans, we would be in there already. They have a lot of stuff. Alright. Pretty amazing. Even though we already been through Starfish Lagoon, there's a big sign on this side. We started on the back side. But it's good. And I forgot to film all the stuff from like when you start. But anyway, Celebration Key. And then you go over here. When you come in, this should have been at the beginning of the video, but I like to do things backwards. And you got the whole Celebration Key, Sandcastle.